So, nice way to end the slump.
Yeah,
I heard you saying beforehand that you just got to battle through it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, games were adding up, but the thing was, I was still getting chances. I mean, I had a breakaway in Rockford. I had a backdoor kind of play in Rockford. Yeah, it was frustrating for sure, but I think more worry is when you're not getting those chances. So tonight, lucky one kind of started it, kind of an ugly play, and worked out, and then it's kind of snowball effect. You get a little more pep in your step, a little confidence, and just carried over the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. When you pick up the first one, it's on a 5-on-3.
Yeah.
But it goes lower at that point, isn't it?
Exactly. I was just looking for a break, looking for something. I mean, like I said, I hit the post twice on that 5-on-3, and then a broken play like that, and somehow it squeaks in, and probably could see the relief in my face after. So.
How does a guy, who's a veteran, handle something like that? You've been through the slumps before, but you're also, a 10-year veteran where you go, okay.
Yeah.
How much do you battle that mentally?
A lot. I don't think it gets easier with age. I think, we have a veteran problem, so I think that kind of plays into it too. But, one thing I've learned is nobody's going to give you a goal up there. Nobody's going to say, oh, sorry, here, have one to get going. Mm-hmm. The only guy that was going to, get out of this was me, and the last couple of games, I thought I didn't play that great against Texas at home last week. I thought I played well in Chicago. Played better as the game went along in Rockford. So, we won 1 out of 3. So, yeah, it's carrying a lot of weight. I want to win every night. I want to be a part of winning. I want to be a big part of this team, and obviously hold myself to high expectations to do that on a nightly basis. And it wasn't working, or it wasn't happening. But like I said, nice way to break out of it tonight.
Yeah. You could also say for the power play, special teams in general tonight was really good.
Yeah, a lot of penalties both ways, but I think Camper and Pumps' unit has been going for a while now. I think they've found chemistry, probably 10 games ago, and then Ferk's obviously got a shot. I had never played with him before, but nice to get some chemistry going with him to score that one. And having a dual threat is going to be pretty hard down the stretch for teams to defend against. I mean, most teams have a number 1 PK unit. I would call our power play 1A, 1B right now. I mean, I think that's how stacked and how dominant I think both units can be.
It's kind of an old question, the tired question that keeps getting asked, but you guys are in the thick of things and you have terrible power play. How much does it weigh on you guys?
It's weighed a lot during the season. As of late, I think we were clicking at 25 or 26% the last 5 games. So, as a whole year, we'd love to get out of the basement and not be 30th. But at this point, I think we just got to take what 5-game segments, 10-game segments, what we're doing with that. And right now, we're trending upward. I think I've told you before that we've been in first place with a bad power play. Imagine if we had a good power play, how dangerous we'd be. So I think hopefully this continues and we can. Special teams can win us games down the stretch or in playoffs when it's needed.
Yeah, it was a special teams battle today. Lots of penalty kills and lots of power plays. So that was what was going to win or lose the game, and came out with the win.
What's the need for the team to see? Number one, to get a couple goals from off your power play, and then have Terry get them and score.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, he's played great all year, and he's still playing great. And he had a big night tonight. He's a key asset on the power play. He's got a big shot and can make plays too. So as you saw on Ferkie's goal. So continue to make plays and get him the puck whenever we can.
Sure. 7 games in for you now?
7 games. Yep.
How's it going?
Good. It's going good. Just trying to play well. Not really worry about too much anything else. Just be with the team and play my best.
Yeah, I think last time I was talking to you, you're kind of assessing what it is that you wanted to do better at. Be strong on the puck, use your body a little bit more. Be the defensive side, the offensive side is pretty much there. Where have you improved? What have you seen from yourself?
It's just the D-zone play. I'm starting to penalty kill too now, so just going in the corner and winning my battles and boxing guys out in front of the net and tying up sticks and just being more assertive and more aggressive and a little more intense in D zone. So
Yeah.
just continue to work on it, and whatever happens, happens.
Is the intensity tough for you? Because you're kind of a laid-back guy, and Ben had said when you came back down that your personality can sometimes reflect on the ice where you don't have the intensity, you just kind of glide and have the skills. So is that something that you have to work on?
Yeah, just being more intense, I guess. I think I have it in me. I'm just focusing on it every shift, and making sure I'm hard on the puck and hard on the other team.
Yeah. When you have a game like tonight, you focus more on giving up a couple of those goals, that you were on the ice for anyway, or what the work that you guys were able to do on the power play.
Goals against, they happen every once in a while, and can't really worry about them. And I just tried to keep playing. Fortunately, we came out with the win.
Is it any different playing with someone like Glashoff as opposed to McElwain?
Yeah, I mean, both are veteran guys. Both are, very good players. Both have some skill and some size too. So I like playing with both of them. Really just trying to, do my best every night, and whoever I'm playing with, try to have chemistry with them.
Yeah, there's not many times I think this year we can say special teams won us a game. I think tonight it did. Fantastic job by our penalty killers, doing a job on a heck of a power play. I mean, Texas is, if you take a step back and you look at their team, to go 6 for 6 on the kill tonight against the second-ranked power play is phenomenal. Texas was, if you look at their goals for, over 30% of their team goals come from their power play in their last 10 games before tonight. There were 11 of their 22 goals were from the power play. So did a great job shutting them down. We did give up some chances, but when we did, I thought Patrick did a good job of holding the fort down. And obviously the power play was, obviously one's a 5-on-3, and if you typically when you don't score on 5-on-3s, it's not going to bode well for you. But kind of sloppy initially, but we scored there and then popped another one. So can't be too critical of that, and we'll take it.
On the first, going back to the PK, it looked like the first one that you guys were able to stop. Texas had a bunch of chances, and you were able to stop that.
Well, there was one that hit off the post early, and then they had a couple right off the rush. That one of our main points tonight was to stay out of the box and stay disciplined. We don't need to see too much of their power play. And I thought 2.5 minutes in, I don't know if that message was well received, but at the end of the day, some of the calls I thought, maybe they were calls, maybe they weren't. I'm not going to be critical of the referees, but at the end of the day, you can't change what they made with their decisions, so you got to do the job. And I thought our guys hunkered down, and I thought Turgeon and Campbell were great, and then I thought Ann and Hulak did a great job, and Megan and Nelson stepped in and shared a little bit of the load there.
Are you starting to see a difference in the power play in the last 4 or 5 games? Statistically, it's showing.
Well, statistically, it's showing now. Maybe it's not showing on league-wide stats, but we dug ourselves a pretty big hole to climb that ladder in terms of where we rank in the league. But over the last 5-6 games, it's been phenomenal. Generating not just scoring goals, but generating positive momentum and making sure that we're not losing that during a game. And I think that we're getting a little bit more of the results that maybe we weren't getting the puck like we were at the beginning of the year. But again, when we get the power play going, you can see what kind of impact it does have on the game.
Likewise, nice to see Terry get going too.
Yeah, he was struggling a little bit the last couple of weeks, and he was getting frustrated. And to have a game like that where he can kind of break out of it is good for him. It's good for his confidence, and hopefully he uses that to help snowball and springboard into continued success in the next few games here.
How about for the team? When you have your leading scorer who doesn't score for 8 games, it has to be a concern.
Definitely a concern, but again, when you look at it, you take a step back. He did a lot of the heavy lifting at the beginning of the year, and a lot of the success we had at the beginning of the year was because he was having success. Personally, he was scoring goals. Now, there are going to be times every team has a drought where guys, your quote-unquote scores go through those droughts, but it speaks to the team when someone like that struggling, someone else steps up, someone else has to elevate their game. And I thought for the most part this year we've had different contributors at different times, and people have struggled. So he's going to, Terry's going to be a big part of our success moving forward down the stretch here and moving into playoffs hopefully. And But again, we can't rely on one guy. It's got to be by committee here. We got a lot of good hockey players on this team that are more than capable of contributing offensively.
Switching gears for a second, seventh game, I think, for Cholowski. So, some of the things that you had said when he first came down here that you wanted to see, I'm just trying to remember, but wanted to see him have a little bit more of the intensity to or get playing off different from his personality.
Yeah.
Being a little bit stronger on the puck defensively. So, what have you seen?
Progressively getting better, but I still think that there's continued room for improvement on the defensive side of the puck and being a little bit more assertive with his defensive play, with leaning into guys, ending plays quicker in the D zone, and again, that's going to come with getting your legs underneath you down here and having a little bit of confidence down. We put him with Lash to, a steady, reliable guy to kind of help, weather the emotions of a young kid in the highs and the lows. And I thought, as we've gone along here, you said it was his seventh game. I thought that, he's getting progressively better. So that's all you can ask. And he's put in the time. His care meter is there. He cares and he wants to get better. And we're putting him in situations maybe that he hasn't been in a while. At the NHL level, I don't know how many D-zone starts he's had. I don't know how many times he's played against teams' top lines. But he's getting a lot of heavy minutes and he's killing penalties. So different situations, he's got to grow into that. And any young player, it takes a little bit of time to grow into that.
Yeah. How's his buy-in with that? Because there is disappointment in Detroit first-round pick, and you look like you're going to stick, and then you don't.
Well, again, any player, I don't care if you've played 40 games, you've played one game up in the NHL, you're always disappointed to get sent down. So I understand that. Our staff understands that. His teammates understand that. A lot of us have been through the same roller coaster of emotions. So you can't sit here and drag your lower lip and pout. You can't be sorry for yourself. You got to dig down, you got to work, and you got to be ready for your opportunity if and when that time's afforded to you.